What is up guys, my name is Sparky Midori, otherwise known as the Prince of Darkus, and Bakugan as a toy line has always fascinated me, ever since I was a kid all the way up to now as an adult. It is one of the few toy lines that actually look as depicted in the show they're based off of as a toy. You see, back in the legacy days of Bakugan depicted in the show would look almost identical to the ones as the ball. I've got some examples of Bakugan in my collection compared to the anime counterparts, and their ball toy in real life is almost a one-for-one to the toy, or ball, in the show. This did start to deviate as time went on throughout the series. With Season 2 and Season 3 of Bakugan, the toys in the show looked a lot more detailed than they did in physical toy form. This started with Bakugan like Wyvern and Naga, where you would get a Bakugan mold in the show, and then the toy didn't look exactly the same, but that was just because of attributes, for argument's sake, with Wyvern and Naga. You get the idea. But I am very, very upset with the fact that this trend had followed and had gotten worse and worse and worse all the way to G3. The toys for G3 of Bakugan look almost nothing like their anime counterparts, looking almost like they're made of one solid color all the way through, and there's no detailing at all. And that's honestly very saddening to me. I like detail in toys, especially when I don't have to compromise and make it look a particular way to function a certain way opposed to how it should have been in the show. Things like the Omnitrix from Ben 10, some particular playsets for shows like Paw Patrol. They look different how they do in the show to just accommodate things like budget and kids' ability to play with it. But Bakugan in its heyday didn't have to compromise for this. It just worked. So, with the request of a particular subscriber, I forgot to look at your username before I started recording, your name will be on screen. They had asked me to paint a G3 Bakugan, so I went out and I got said Bakugan and some paints, and we're going to try and make this thing as anime accurate as possible. Please wish me the best of luck, because I have never done this before, and I am going to do it on this because I don't really care much for G3, so if it looks bad, well, it looks bad, but I had fun doing it. Anyway, let's go! Okay, so my initial idea for this video was to have a speed paint type of video. You would have seen me paint it live bit by bit, but actually I realized that very fast I was going to have my face right up against the Bakugan, scrunched, trying to get all the little details, and it would be very awkward to have the camera in the same spot as well. So I just opted to have you guys see a simple before and after. I do apologize for that. I do hope that I did this Bakugan justice. And while I really don't like G3 Bakugan, I do think this is now my favorite G3 Bakugan that I own, mainly because of the, I guess, sentimental value and the fact that I made it look closer to the anime than the actual toy is. I know the colors aren't exactly one for one, but that's mainly just because I wanted to use the colors as I bought them on the toy, because I don't have the confidence in myself to mix the colors consistently every time if I ran out of paint or dried out. Anyway, this was genuinely a lot of fun to do, and I hope to do maybe more of this. If you guys are keen to see any more, let me know in the comments down below what's the next Bakugan from G3 you want to see me redo, and I will see if I can do that. Maybe you can leave a few down there and I'll see for what I can find. Anyway, thank you and stay strong, Battle Brothers. Bye-bye.